What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Incredible Bulk, and I wanted to share this first Mondo action figure. This is my first 1/6 Mondo X-Men animated series action figure, and it's Wolverine. And I did order the recent Rogue that was released. I missed out on the special what was it, like 1,000-piece Rogue. I just missed it. I stalled too much, and that's what happens when you stall. I was thinking about it, thought about it too much, and it sold out. But it's okay. At least I still got the other one. Um, I'm not a big fan of the other head sculpt anyway, of the Rogue from I forgot the other cartoon where she has the short hair. But anyway, let's take a look at this Wolverine, and I'll give you my opinion on it, if I like it, if it's worth it, if I'm gonna be buying any more of these. Uh, I'm kind of a little excited and anticipating a little bit to see what this figure's about. So with that being said, let's crack it open. Let's take a look. Hope y'all are having a nice day. Just to give you like some pictures back here of the box. This says Diamond Comic Distributions Inc. Limited to 2,500. You see the Mondo logo right there. Wolverine's picture, Marvel. The beautiful X-Men logo, very iconic. Another picture of Wolverine right there. Some more artwork. There he is with the turkey. And then this is the side. Marvel, Mondo, X-Men animated series. Another portrait of Wolverine. Here's the other side here. Wolverine putting on the cowl. And this is from the animated series. If you remember this, I believe it was, I think it was called Vengeance, when he got into it with Sabretooth. And I believe that is Storm that he's holding. And I think that's another from the animated series where they were in the future. That's what it looks like anyway. And then here's where Wolverine socks Scott, Cyclops, in the stomach after, I believe after they left Morph. There he is walking up to Cyclops before the chingazo, the hit. And then this is the end of the X-Men 92 series, when it was the last episode when Xavier ends up leaving and going with Lilandra, the Shi'ars. I think that's what's called, the Shi'ar Empire. And then here on the side, the iconic X-Men animated series logo. And then you have Mondo. Wolverine 1/6 scale figure. All right, so let's pop them open and let's have a look-see. Just bear with me with the camera. I'm gonna have to, since this is a big ass figure, I'm gonna have to, you're gonna see like a lot of movement on the camera. I apologize for that. But here's Wolverine. Let's inspect the paint on this guy. How does he look to you guys? Seen some people are having issues with paint right here. Mine looks okay so far. Let's take a look at this head sculpt. I guess once I take them out, I'll be able to, there's that famous portrait from, I forgot the name of the episode where they met the Morlocks in the sewers. I think that's it, or maybe it was the episode before that when Wolverine got pissed off and scratches it and then he takes off. There's a morph head, some more hands, open hands, and then you have I guess these are more like gripping hands. And then there's the other Wolverine head sculpt without the cowl. Okay, let's take him out and let's mess with this guy. Let's look at him. Let's see what he's about. So far, I like it. I like the way it looks. Yeah, let's take him out. Oh, there's the turkey leg. All right, let's take him out. Let's check this bad boy out. All right, guys, here he is out of the package, and I must say that Mondo freaking killed it with this Wolverine. He looks freaking amazing. I seen other videos on this figure and I was kind of skeptical on getting him. But this mother, he looks freaking badass. He looks like way better in person. Looking at him on video doesn't give it justice. Having this guy actually in hand, looking at him, it's amazing that we're getting this type of detail on a figure that is 1/6 scale. And he, oh man, this is so sweet looking. I really dig this figure. He's freaking nice looking. A lot of detail, like on the, you know, the shading. You see all the shading all around, all the paint. Just captures the X-Men animated series cartoon. Me and my brothers, we are big X-Men fans. We used to stay up till, I don't know if this is going to tell you more or less my age. Back in the day, we had like these big ass satellites. My parents had those rotating satellites, and you stuck them in the ground, and they rotated on a post. And we used to get to see this. These were Saturday morning cartoons for us over here in California. And we were able to see them Friday night, Friday evening, actually going into Saturday morning. Like we would stay up till, I believe it was like 11 at night or midnight. And we got to see X-Men before it hit, like, you know, the Fox 11 network. So we already had seen the episode before it actually played on the date that it was going to air. And with that said, you know, we got to see a lot of the errors that were in the cartoon, like if they miss like paint on some figures and stuff, or figures on the animation, I mean. But yeah, this looks totally badass. I really love this figure. And like I was saying earlier, I did order the Rogue, and I did order Gambit, and this freaking Mondo, man, he's gonna take my money with these guys, because these are freaking badass. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of my other figures, and so I can get these, because they are pricey. But damn, take a look at this. Oh, that's the background, the box, and then you got your stand back there. I didn't take it out. I'll look at that later. I'm just kind of in awe right now of this figure, how he looks and everything. Look at his all the detail on his arms, on the muscles, the shading, the highlighted areas. Just very cartoon accurate, and that's what I like. I like my figures to look um, like if they're like an animation, that's what I like. I like detailed figures. Um, just this is just an amazing figure. There is a little bit of slop on my belt buckle here, the X. You see like some little splash of red right there. I could paint over that. Not a big deal. And then his what is that? Looks like a little paint speck. And the legs look nice. Muscle definition standing out. And we do see a little bit of maybe it's just dirty. I could wipe that off. Just amazing. Let me show you. I was gonna show you the other head sculpts, but let's see what this says on his foot. Marble made in China. Tiger stripes. Yeah, this figure is nice. I like it. Let me show you his other head sculpts up close now that I got him out. And taking this freaking figure out of the box was kind of a pain in the ass. It had those twisty deals, and I can't stand those twisty things. So I just got the scissors and I cut those things off. But here's his head sculpt, unmasked. Beautiful paint job on these faces, and just everything about it looks very beautiful. I don't know what that is like on his cheek. Are they freckles or what the hell is that? I'm not sure. I don't think he had freckles, but it's not too bad. I've seen worse. I've seen some videos where um, the paint looks pretty jacked up on some of them, but so far mine look okay. I mean, they don't look too bad. I mean, they look nice. You see like the wash on the hair there. You see some hint of the blue to get the shading, different angles. Even like on the ear, the detail of the animation. You see all the detail on his forehead, on the cheek right here, cheeks, the chin. Just a very nice capture of Wolverine. Beautiful. Okay, let's look at Morph. Here's the Morph. And he also has some shading here on the side of his face. Yeah, this one looks good too. I maybe I lucked out with mine, because so far everything looks pretty good. Nothing really see, just like little stuff like that, like little specks like that. Nothing major. But yeah, there's Morph's head, and then here's the other head sculpt of Wolverine. And this one, I will say that the one thing that I did notice was this ear right here is a little tweaked. It's a little bent. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be, but it is a little tweaked. It doesn't look bad. It's just like, see, if you look at this one, it's more like a straight up, and this is more like a curved inward. I'm not sure if that's how it is. And then on the lip, you do see on the upper lip, they did miss a little bit of paint right there. I don't know if it's very noticeable, but on camera you can see it pretty good right there. And then some missing paint right there on that side. So far, this is the head sculpt I think that has had the most blemishes on it. Some more shading, but it looks good. I mean, it's not too bad. And then here's one of his hands. And then here's another one. And I think the claws come out from what I was seeing on some. You just pop them out if you want to get that portrait where he has the one claw sticking out while he's grubbing on that turkey leg. The adamantium claws. And you do see like different shades of blue on his hands as well, just to capture that shading from the animated series. Even look at the detail like on his palms there, you see the little lines. And then here's the other hand. Pretty cool. I like it so far. Here's the turkey leg. And then here is the portrait of Scott Summers and Jean Grey. And I know that you could take that out and you can put like a different picture in there if you'd like. And then he does have these other animated looking claws like on the beginning of the animated series. Oops, that's a cool little touch. But definitely these figures, they're very nice looking. I'm impressed. Let's see, let's take a look at his movements. Okay, so there we go. Just gonna mess with this guy some, just so you could get a look to what he does. He does spin all the way around on his upper torso. And then the waist does twist all the way around as well. And his head. It's kind of hard filming the figure because it is, like I said, it's a 1/6. It's a big scale figure. But he looks down about right there and up about there. See, if you're looking at him front side, that's how he looks. In the back, missing some red paint right here on the belt. I just seen that little piece. So it does have like its little blemishes. It's not perfect, but what figure is, right? It's very, very hard to get a freaking immaculate figure. Here's the legs. These are double jointed, but it's not going to go like, he's not going to kick himself in the ass for sure. That's as far as you're going to get. It hits right here. Splits. Pretty good splits. And then his ankles. They do turn ankle rockers. This is a good movement on the ankle rockers. Not bad. And then going back, it's not going to be that much because it does catch back here. Forward, nothing. It's going to catch up here. But if you're looking like for a figure, I'm not going to say it's like really posable, but it's posable enough. This is not like a figure that you're gonna be like playing with. You're gonna display this, and to tell you the truth, I rather like have like these figures where they do have some movement than like ordering like a sideshow statue or something like that. I rather have where I can give him different poses. But yeah, this guy, he's amazing. I like it. I like it a lot. His legs close in that much. I already showed you his splits. And then what else? What else? Good turn here on the elbows. How cool would it have been if we would have got double jointed elbows? That would have been cool. But it's cool like this too. I mean, beautiful figure, man. He's like freaking sweet. And his wrists do bend in some. You see some movement there on his wrists. Turns all the way around. Yeah, this figure is nice. I like it. I'm definitely going to be getting some more of these. If you're an X-Men fan, you definitely want to collect these. I seen that some of the head swaps were kind of like, here's some more slop on the black here on the boot. So I'm going to have to touch that up. But overall, he looks good. I like it. I forgot what I was saying right now. Sorry about that. I'm just nerding out over this Wolverine figure. Let me see if I could get his head off and put another one on. Give me a sec. Here he is with the other head sculpt. And it wasn't too bad taking it off and putting it on. You do want to make sure you have a good grasp of it. Get it right, like, you don't want to stab yourself with the sharpness of the ears on the cowl. Just be careful because you can stab yourself with this part right here, these deals. But if you grab it right, I mean, it shouldn't be an issue, shouldn't be a problem. I didn't have to heat it up. I just popped this on, no problem. Just a little bit of elbow grease, not too bad. Looks good. I like it. I like this a lot. Let's pop the morph one on and see how that looks. Okay, give me a sec. One good turn deserves another. There's morph. And this one was a little more I don't want to say it was harder to get on, but it was a little more labor, a little more muscle. But it looks good. I dig it. And then I did swap out his claws. I gave him these hands. That's how Morph looks right there. Let's put on the other, the last head sculpt. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so here he is with the last head sculpt. And this one was a little more, I would say a little more trickier because of the sharpness of his ears. It did go on. It took a little bit longer than I thought it was, but I got it on there. And then I put on his effects with the claws. That looks pretty cool. Pretty nice. I like it so far. I like everything so far. Everything looks great on this figure. Okay, let's sorry about all the movement. Let's get the another set of hands on and another head sculpt with some different did I say hands already? Some different hands on. Sick. Look at that shit. That looks freaking, what a scene right there. Good job, man. This is sweet, man. I like takes me back. So you see Wolverine right there looking at Scott and Jean. He's getting pissed off, getting jealous. He wants Jean for himself. Check that out, man. And you know what? I just noticed that it looks like, I can't tell if there's like scratch marks in the glass. Looks like there is. Or am I tripping? Kind of like at an angle, you can see it looks like a couple like lines going through. I don't know if it's capturing that. This is the back. This is the way he looks like holding that. And then I did swap out the other hand, and I gave him the drumstick there. So this is a sweet ass Wolverine figure. I love it. Like I said, I'm definitely going to be getting some more of these. And I'm excited about that Rogue figure because she looks freaking beautiful, man. I've seen the pictures, and I had seen like the Mondo figures, like, you know, a while back, but I didn't really pay too much attention to it. You know, I said, yeah, they look nice and stuff, but I don't know if I want, like a freaking 12-inch figure, because, space is limited. I mean, you have to have the space for these. So if you don't have the space for them, then don't get them. If you can make space for them, put them on your shelf, your detolf, then I should go for it, man. Because these look beautiful. He did an amazing job capturing the cartoon characters to these X-Men. Another one that I want to get is that Jubilee. I'm not a big Jubilee fan, but that Jubilee, I was looking at some reviews on her, and she looks sweet, man. She looks beautiful too. Like just the freaking the style that this guy, man. I mean, he captured the total like cartoon animation of X-Men. These are probably the best as far as like look wise. These have to be the best like that capture the animated series. Marvel Legends, they have some nice X-Men too, like in 6 inch. But those I would say for what it is, then yeah, I mean Marvel Legends, those are cool too. But if you want more like detail, not necessarily be so much into the movement of these figures, because like I said, they're more like for looks and stuff, and you just like do little poses here and there, and that's about it. I mean, if you like statues, you'll love these figures for sure. um, it's like a statue, like a big statue, you're able to move it a little more. um, what else was I gonna say? Ones that I hope that they do make soon, I know that they have a Cyclops on the way, and I know they were taking like a poll or something like on a Storm, and I forgot which other ones, and everybody wants the Storm figure. um, I say bring them on. I say these are nice. If they're all gonna look like the cartoon characters, then I say make them all, man. Let's get the whole X-Men team. X-Men 90s. Jean Grey, Professor X, Storm, Beast, Morph. Um, and then go from there. And then you could get all the other ones like going like Nightcrawler, Colossus. Um, you know, um, but that's gonna do it for the little review here. It's my first Mondo figure, and I'm happy that I made this purchase. Um, Overall review, I freaking love it. It's freaking badass. It looks great. It has good movement for the size that it is. Um, yeah, definitely gonna be buying some more of these. I'm gonna have to sell some of my other stuff because X-Men is something that, I'm more into X-Men, G.I. Joe, Transformers, He-Man, and I'm probably gonna let go of some of the other stuff that I have and try to collect these because they are, like I said, a little pricey, but well worth it. That's going to do it for the review. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I know there's like a lot of other reviews on this Wolverine and stuff. Can't wait for that Rogue figure. I got Gambit. So I'm going to have Gambit, Rogue, Wolverine. Eventually I'll grab the Jubilee, and then we'll go from there. I do want that Sabretooth. That Sabretooth looks freaking sweet. It looks badass. It looks amazing. But with that being said, that's going to do it. Hit a like, subscribe. If you're back watching my videos, thank you. I appreciate it. The channel's been growing. I've been doing this for, a couple years now. So I appreciate all the love, all the support. And that's going to do it. You guys take care. Have a great day. Until next time. Bye-bye.